you find the perks of your celebrity status in New Zealand and the UK are worth the sacrifice of your privacy and freedom?
Generally, over here in New Zealand, the show is obviously on TV, but there's a thing called tall poppy syndrome over here where somebody who's well known or famous or anything like that, instead of, going up in the street and saying hi or whatever, generally we knock those sorts of people down. Over here you get recognised occasionally in the streets, but not so much as over in the UK, where on the tours we found that people will come up to us quite regularly and say, hey, how are you, that guy from the Tribe or whatever, and it's actually really nice. We all appreciate that happening, so there's not really much of a downside to it all. There's the occasional place that we've found over in England that if we wanted to go out we had to take bodyguards and minders and things with us, but it never proved a problem at all.
What has your character done that you disapprove of?
On a real serious note, Series 1, the rape or attempted rape of Zandra. Strong disapproval there, obviously, and it was repeated again with somebody else in a later episode. His general just bulliness, really, of young kids and things, I don't really think I'd react the same way. There's been situations with Patsy and Paul, and later on with he's just not good with kids.
Well, look, you heard the man, huh? Lex, what are you doing? Just leave her alone.
When would you have reacted the same as him?
Possibly his self-preservation in certain situations where he's had to do something simply to stay alive or to help out a friend. He saved Bray at the end of Series 2, even though they didn't get on. He knew that that's what he had to do, and he did it. I'd probably approve and react the same way as he did in that situation.
Bray! Thanks. Don't mention it.
What type of widely seen roles would you like to take on in the future?
There's not really any particular role I'd like to take over. I would like to move into action films, for example. I think being an action hero would be great fun.
How would you cope with that level of fame?
I don't really think anybody can ever be prepared for that level of fame. You can't just sit down and tell somebody how it's going to be and then everything's fine. I think that it's going to be a shock to the system no matter what.
Take a look around. I'm a star.
What do you enjoy doing during your break from filming?
Just being able to relax, really. While filming, it can be quite an intense little period where you don't really see anybody other than the people you work with, because you get up early in the morning and you'll go straight to set, and then you see just makeup and wardrobe, and then you're on set all day, and by the time you go home at night it's usually dark, and all you do is learn your lines, eat your dinner, go to bed and get up the next morning. So during the break it's nice just to be able to catch up with friends and spend days in the sun, relax, read books, write music, things like that.